Do you feel better now?
Yes.
Do you have a donut?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, where'd your tire stickers go? You look at mine, I look at yours.
It didn't work very well last time.
Well, because you didn't actually look at mine, but I looked at yours. We are in Angel Stadium. Right, Jason?
Supercross.
This is Supercross. We are here on Saturday.
We're actually on time this time instead of sitting out in the line for 3 hours before the come in.
How long did you say that line was this time?
It was still probably 3 hours, but since we got there at 10, it wasn't as bad.
No, it wasn't. But now you got a lot of time.
It's probably like 2 hours because we didn't have to wait in line for the mechanics pass. That didn't take long at all.
I'm just hoping when my dad comes, there's not going to be a line there.
We'll find out. Track doesn't look that bad. It's definitely swampy still, like in the outskirts.
They haven't really done much practicing yet, huh?
They just did the first open practice. I think they'll do 2 of those, and then time practice starts at noon. So it's not too bad. I mean, they did have the track built and covered by Tuesday before it started raining.
I bet the rain does nice for this dirt, though.
No, it just makes it sloppy and stinky.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you notice not when it starts getting packed.
No, look at it. That's all the dirt is right here. It's all sloppy and sticky. Anyway, yeah, we're at Supercross.
So the same plan as last week. We're pretty much gonna watch the race the night before, race the next day. But I'm racing this time. He's
racing this time. He'll see how hard or easy it is. This track is actually, I think it might be a little easier. The only thing I'm worried about is the 2 rhythm sections over there.
Yeah, we know.
Everything else,
rhythm section is scary.
Everything else is gonna probably be easy. Like this section right here, where it's
these are whoops.
Yeah, so these whoops right here are gonna probably be little doubles. This is the on-off, which should probably just be just that tabletop.
Yeah.
It's also to an elevated corner though, so I'm not sure how that's gonna play onto it.
This on-off should be pretty easy. I think they would probably keep that.
We'll find out tomorrow. How deceiving that looks from right now to when we're actually on the bike. It's so different. So that on-off might be different. It is to a raised tabletop or raised corner, so I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. This hip jump, I'm not sure if it'll be here. There's a triple over there, that'll be a double. The only thing I'm worried about is that rhythm section that goes all the way over there.
There's 2 rhythm sections.
It goes one this way and one this way, yeah. Everything else I'm not worried about. There is a sand section this time, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, there is a sand section. Where is it?
It's right here in the middle.
Oh yeah, just like Glen Helen.
So that's gonna be fun there. So we'll see how it goes.
There'll probably be some good passing there, actually.
I'm not worried about passing anything at all.
I am.
I'm not.
I want to trade.
The end of the year, these will be you. So come hang out with us. So let's go places.
Autograph is over. Sorry, we only do 1 132. Sorry.
All those really expensive ashtrays, I mean pistons.
Yeah. We'll have to get used.
I'll send you one.
That's what I was talking about. See, now you can see it.
Not just changing parts, you gotta make sure they present yourself good and the bike itself, you know, oh yeah. The mechanic actually builds more hands-on here. So, for example, when this race gets
Very detailed.
main event right now, that's why you see new tire on this one, new tire on this. You know, happy with the front setup, so main event. I would say.
That is Adam, by the way.
Yeah, that's right there.
Sorry.
Is that a pin through that?
Race semi up front. Everybody's in? Everybody's in? Are we waiting for anybody? Everybody's in? All right. In front of the semi is the lounge. That's where riders watch video, take notes. There's Bill Hoda right there. Everybody can wave to him. There you go. Number two. And right above us is the riders' bunks where they get ready. You know, where they change and get ready for the race, obviously. Each mechanic has their own locker. You know, when we're traveling. Boom, there you go.
There it is.
There you go. Very nice.
That's modeling.
Nice. Okay. And then, I'm just going to show, I'm not really familiar with this truck. Where's like titanium? Here's like special like titanium bolts.
I want that.
Sizes, all drilled out stuff for like the race bike only. They have spares.
Oh, yeah, the washers.
They have probably 4 sets of spare equipment for every little part on the bike. In case they need to change anything out now. We got guys on computers now these days. Like now it's all high tech of changing mapping. Knowing your location, lap times. There's some pipes right there. Keep coming forward. And then here's like chain sprockets, stuff like that. Radiators, clamps, all spare stuff. Mud prep stuff in case it does rain. Radiators. Then here's like graphics. You know, sponsorship is an important thing for races. You know, like Fox sponsors us. Make sure we have enough stickers. Make sure the stickers clean. You know, that's why you see the bikes are always cleaning them.
Nice. That was
Where did those came from?
And I don't think you want to see the food area, but this is where the food area is. It's about it. Just a big shop on wheels.
There's not much else to it.
Basically, we can do anything that we can in here. You know. You know. There. You can feel that. Yeah, how late it is.
All kinds of goodies for your bike loader.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
There's a. Go ahead. Feel it.
And you get this really big bolts in front of you, and it's crazy the amount of wood it is.
Yeah, there's like nothing in it.
Isn't that cool?
the amazing thing, huh?
Like customers make all that stuff.
Years ago, it used to be free.
Titanium hardware.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a question for you.
every nut.
They would like Monday.
That's what I get for saying hi to people.
Yeah, it pays to be friends with somebody who's in the industry.
Sort of. I just said hi to people I knew.
And I know them.
Sort of.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright, want to go and walk around now?
Huh?
Want to walk around now? See if Robbie made it in?
It's almost 5 o'clock.
I was gonna see if we get food.
Is he going to food from HRC now?
So yeah, that's kind of cool. I said hi to Mike because I know him.
Hey, if you don't get fed by HRC,
And
you go to the.
We got a tour of Pro Circuit Racers now. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I'm just hanging around saying hi to people, and I get to go into places.
You can go to Fox if HRC doesn't feed us.
I could have been so mean, and it's like, yeah, sure, I'll go in. But I stopped. I was like, can I bring my friend with me? And I was like, come here. He's like, what? Just come here.
Thanks, Jay.
Just come here. All right, now go see if we can find some food. So
So what are we doing, Jay? Yeah.
Please welcome the Anaheim Police Department Color Guard. And now, please stand, remove your hats.
Riding for Monster Energy Solar Racing, Yamaha number 39, Kurt Nichols. Riding for Geico, Honda, Amsoil Factory Connection number 31, RJ Hampshire. Riding for Troy Lee.
Watch each and every week after Throttle up to
So he's just right there.
They're going to break it down for you and show you what you can get with on the fantasy.
What's up, Anaheim? I am Chase Christian. We are the RKC experts now. You're not
that's pretty good, huh? Well, the races are over. My fantasy picks have not been good, and every race has been pretty much a game of guess on who's gonna win. Last weekend, Baggett won, and this weekend he wasn't even in the close to the top 5. This weekend, Cooper Webb won, which has been kind of consistent, I guess, but it's just been a crapshoot on who wins this right now. So anyway, I'm in line, trying to leave. There's probably the worst thing about leaving these places is just so much traffic. If you're not near the exit, you can't get out really fast. So we're just trying to cruise on out of here and get to whatever hotel we're staying at, I guess. I have no idea where it is. I know it's that way, and that's about it. So, and I was supposed to follow Dane, but Dane's back there, and somehow I got around him. We're just gonna cruise and see where it gets us. Yeah, just the amount of traffic leaving these places. I mean, the amount of people that come here is, you know, and cars and all that. It's just, there's so much traffic. Just trying to get in and out here, and we'll be back here in another 5 hours maybe. The track doesn't look that bad from what it was last week as far as last week's track. This track looks a lot easier than last week. Just the way the rhythm sections are set up with a couple tabletops in there. I'm still curious on how they're gonna tame it down for us, if they are gonna tame it down. I mean, last time they didn't tame it down nearly as much as I thought they were going to. So yeah, we'll see how that's gonna go next tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. I have a couple ideas as far as what I'm gonna do to get more track time, but I'm not gonna. Those are secret, and I don't want to say that just because. But we'll try a couple ideas tomorrow, and then we're gonna really just wing it again. I mean, as long as I can stay up in my heat race and get a decent start and actually be confident with the track, then I think I'll have a better chance this weekend. Last weekend was just a crapshoot. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what the track was going to be like. Now I have some idea. This layout looks relatively okay. It looks... Again, we're going to see what tomorrow looks like, because I have no idea how it's going to be. The way it is right now, minus the whoop sections, everything looks relatively tame. as far as like the 2 rhythm sections. That's really the only 2 things that are worrying me is those 2 rhythm sections. Everything else is kind of just simple little things, so we'll see how it goes. I know I'm going to beat Dane to the hotel now, just because I'm way ahead of him. He went over and all the way to the left, and I just went straight, because I couldn't get to the left behind him, and we're gone, so. Pretty good, though. I mean, today in the pits was way better than it was last week. And last week we just walked around a little bit and then waited for Jamie. This weekend I went and said hi to everyone I knew. If I saw someone that I knew vaguely from the shop or wherever, any reps or whatever, if I saw someone I knew, I went over and said hi. So like so that got us into the pro circuit. That got us into the pro circuit tent with, you know, took a tour of their rig. And then that also got us dinner. We got to eat dinner under the HRC tent, which was probably the coolest thing ever. Yeah, we got to eat dinner with the HRC, and that was really neat. Just being under that tent with them was cool. Not the first time I ate something. Not the first time I've been under a tent like that, but the first time I was under it with Honda, and met a couple guys from Honda, which is really cool. So that's probably one of the coolest things ever. So this weekend way better than last weekend, and it's gonna almost ruin Supercross from here on out, just because I might not be able to do that again, you know. And now I'm going the completely wrong direction to get to the hotel. So I'll be back when I find it. So I don't think I'm gonna stay at the hotel with Dane. One, I got mad because they gave me 3 addresses. 3. First address I got was 2414 South Harbor. Not correct. I did a little deduction and figured out it's supposed to be 2141 South Harbor. Made it there. That hotel that we were at, I know it might have been a good hotel, who knows. The parking lot was smaller than the thumbnail, and there was no spots available. 0. Okay, scratch that. I saw maybe 2 when I was there. Both compact, which is whatever, I can fit in that. One of them, the car that was in there was squeaked over a little bit, so you can't get into it. The other one was still compact, and I couldn't even back out. I had to back out of the parking lot. Like, it's so narrow that I couldn't go in and do like a 3-point turn and back out. No, I had to back all the way out into the street. Then I was given a 3rd address, which was nowhere near the one I was at. Only get to get over there and say, oh, no. The middle one that I got, the 2141, was the correct address. So now I'm going over to the Honda Center, because they have a parking lot I can stay in overnight. And I'm probably just going to sleep in this truck. I might go find somebody to get food first, and then park in there. Who knows? He's doing something, so I'm going to just do my thing right now and go find food. And then I might go over there and talk to him. But right now I'm not going to. Right now I'm going to go get food. I'm going to take a piss because I need to pee somewhere. And I'm going to check out the Honda Center and see if that's any better to park in. Because I'm fully prepared to sleep in my truck this weekend. I'm prepared. I have blankets. That's all I really need is blankets. No worse than sleeping on the floor, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the lot right there. And it's fenced in. So, I mean, it's a fenced in lot, so I can probably... I'm literally just going to go park in there. Legit, I'm going to go... First, I'm going to go this way and find some food. And a bathroom. And then I'll go park in there. And it'll be in the morning. I found a place to park. I am actually not alone, at least. There's, you know, trailers and stuff. There's your Honda Center. Yeah, there's the Honda Center. So I feel relatively safe here with my bike and all that. I fully prepared to come here and sleep in the truck at least. By that I mean I brought blankets. That's all I did. Dane and his dad are staying at a hotel. I didn't want to stay at the hotel because it seemed really sketchy. I mean, not so much the hotel was, just there's no parking in the parking lot of the hotel, so he had to park in some residential street, which I don't feel safe doing, and I got mad and didn't want to be over there anyway, so the whole address thing made, yeah. We're at that point. So I'm okay with it right here. This whole parking lot's actually fenced off. There's only one in and out, so feel safer. And we're gonna get up and leave in about 5 hours anyway, so it's not like I'm sleeping here very, very long. I did find a restroom, and I found some munchies. I'm gonna eat this and try to sleep a little bit, and then just go for tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting again. Still a whole lot of unknowns, but we're gonna go for it anyway and try. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Woke up about 3:30. Waited for Dane to find me. He's back there somewhere. Found the line for the entrance for Futures. Not anywhere where it said it would be, but you know, found it. That's the line right there. To this, and then there's another line looks like going over there too. Because there's no official line. They're going to open the gate up here in another 40 minutes, and then we'll go in and do all that drama again. But just like last time, I'm in no rush to unload the bike. They were unloading so fast, I'm like, dude, just relax, hold on. And then we had to move anyway, so that's like, don't bother. Got nothing but time today, except for when we don't have any time, then we'll have to rush. Sleeping in here, not the greatest. I think it's all for only about 3 hours anyway, so now that guy's getting a full night's sleep to begin with. Oh. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. Basically what I did is I took one of the 2 blankets I had and like put it right here where I'm sitting and make like a nest, if you want to say nest, so it'd be more level with my seats. It actually worked pretty good for the most part, so I'm okay, I'm happy. But actually, I woke up this morning and like 2 of the camper trailers that are parked next to me were gone. I'm like, oh, they already left. I think they're over there now, but they already left. I guess we will wait for the gates to open again. That gate, right there. That gate right there. Wait for that to open. And then we will all bum rush inside. And hopefully maybe find a spot to park. And then we will do our quote-unquote track walk and all that fun jazz. We started to move! It's 5 o'clock, so the gate's open. And there's like 5 lines. 1 line there, 1 line here, 1 line there, 1 line there. And there's probably more over that way too. And now's the fun part. The mad rush to get inside the gate and unload for no reason other than to be inside the gate. Just like Mammoth, all over again. I'm gonna say it a lot. This is stupid. Being here at 4 o'clock in the morning is stupid. Never has my alarm ever been set for earlier than 4 a.m. than it has to come to a race. Like, that's the only time I ever set my alarm earlier than that was to come to a race. Ever. This is just ridiculous. Hey, look at this Honda, though. Here's a Honda truck. We are going to try to mad rush in. And by mad rush, I mean slowly move little by little. And then we'll park and go to track walk. We still have 2 hours. We still have 2 hours before track walk even starts. That's at 7 o'clock. It's just turned 5, so I mean, we got some time still. We're no rush. I'm gonna park, maybe unload a little bit, and then go to track walk. We're in no rush for any of this, so. That's the only thing about getting here so damn early is track walk's not till 7. We still got hours. Well, we made it in and parked. There's the bike. There's Dane's bike.
We didn't get hassles this time.
For reference, yeah, much smoother this time. There's the A, Honda's dirt lot. We parked where Honda parked last night, so that matters to anything. But it's only, and we have another hour before track walk. So yeah, fun stuff. But we're in, that's all that matters. And the entrance to the stadium, I believe, is right over there. As far as for us to ride down to, so. Let's see how it goes. I'm not really, I'm excited, I guess, but I'm, you know, going off of what's last week is, I'm just gonna kind of take it easy. Just trying to get through the day. That's all I'm trying to do. Of course I want to do good, but I also want to survive. That's the bigger thing, survive. So I'm gonna try to sleep for another 45 minutes before we go to track walk. How many people are already going down there? Oh man, it's so just like last week, we will not be able to see the track at all because there's a couple people.
Yeah, but if we just wait around for about 10 minutes, everybody will leave.
No, it's like a half hour, you know that, right?
Yeah,
Alright, well, moment of truth, I guess. Yeah, we were screaming.
This does smell good. Smells like a porta potty.
So what do you think?
I'm only worried about the whoops.
They actually left whoops in.
I'm scared. I'm not good at her.
The whoop section that was right over there, they left that whoop section in. The rhythm section seemed pretty okay.
They're better than last week, that's for sure, right?
It's a little bit, it looks a little mellower than last week as far as, because they had a couple tabletops in there, so that was added in. Makes the jumps not as bad.
They made those whoops.
The one of the jumps I'm kind of worried about is this guy right here.
The hip?
That hip jump.
That hip right there?
It is a pretty big hip jump.
It's angled.
Well, that's a hip.
Just take the inside.
That's the only thing I'm really kind of worried about. Everything else looks relatively okay. So
Inside.
we're not doing the sand section. That's all blocked off. There's a big Toyota tough block in the way, so we're not doing that.
They did take out the sand section. That's lame.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Yeah, this whoop section's kind of eh. I'm just probably double through them, and hopefully not crash on that. And this whoop section over here, by these tabletops, isn't that bad. It just they made those rollers like kind of like how last week was. These tabletops, they're on-offs. They're not really on-offs anymore. They're big round things. But it's yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna run it, and
First time for me.
it's gonna be interesting to say the least. It's like last week. It's gonna be right now. It's nice and slick because it's wet.
It would be nice and packed down by the time we ride.
By the time we get through it, it's still gonna be grippy though.
Yes.
We'll still have plenty of grip. Yeah, this is just kind of jump from that to this one.
See,
and it's kind of, these are more like rollers. The other ones were doubles last week. These are more like just rollers.
These are like LACR.
Sorta. Yeah, and this section right here. So it wasn't on to the tabletop, and then you jump from that to this, and then come around the corner and do that. I'm probably just gonna try to jump over it and take the inside and jump the tabletop, and then go that way for the hip jump instead of going wide and trying to jump over that to the hip jump.
You're gonna stay on the inside?
Well, because then you're lined up for the hip jump better. That's why.
I agree. See, you gotta kind of jump that part straight.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. We're gonna wing it.
Yeah, when practice comes around, we'll see what happens.
Yep. We got 4 laps of practice.
We'll see how his confidence is doing after practice.
Yes, we shall see. It's still high, and I'm gonna keep it high.
I finished my practice, and once again, no confidence. Like, not so much in myself or in the track, it's just, it's so technical, I'm not used to it, and I really don't want to repeat what happened last year with my arms and all that, so. Hey, what's happening?
How do you like it?
I don't like it.
No?
I'm having no fun.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really good at it, that's why.
Why? You got it? Well, how do you like it?
He's having fun.
Yeah?
So he's doing everything. He did most of it, so I went out and rolled everything.
Oh, really? You did
Yeah.
Then? Oh, wait, what are you, 14 again, or what is your heat?
I'm still 14. I'm heat 20 now.
20?
I'm in heat 1. He's in heat 2 for us, so.
Oh, you guys are
We're in the same class,
oh,
yeah.
Cool. All right, well, good luck.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just don't want to repeat what I did last year with my arms. So I'm trying to just take it easy and roll through things. But even then, doing that's hard. I'll see how this heat rate goes. I'll probably end up just going out there and trying to do better and get the rhythm section down and jump the jumps I haven't done yet. I think 4 laps of practice isn't enough to do much. Dane, on the other hand, over here, he's having fun. So far, he's liked it. He's done most of it. But then again, he also hasn't really hurt himself pretty bad with it, so. I'm also a couple years older and don't bounce back as bad. So. Yeah, we'll just wait for the heat and wing it again. I fell. I didn't fall this time, and I finished this time.
Me too. I still finished.
Well, okay, your fall wasn't as bad as mine, I guess.
Yes, it was. Well, I didn't my bike didn't get all bent up out of shape though.
Yeah, my fall was, I think, a little worse.
Plus, remember, I got that crappy start because of that faulty gate, which is all on my GoPro too.
Faulty.
It is faulty.
Well, watch the GoPro.
Okay.
I'm just happy I survived. I purposely left late just so I could go. And I was by myself, so I was actually kind of able to do some of the rhythm sections. I kind of started getting it a little bit, but towards the end I got so tired, my arms were just giving out. But I did do 3 of the jumps I didn't do before.
Do you see that?
Alright, so...
Yeah.
30-second board up yet?
Yeah.
Okay, there it goes. There we're going, we're going. And maybe not.
Nope, hold on. Hold on. Almost there. I had to wait for your slow ass to cross the line.
Hey.
Okay.
Just because I didn't get lapped.
See?
Oh, we'll replay that again.
Okay.
I think your tire might have been a little bit too far forward.
Yeah, I think so too.
It wasn't so he jumped it, his tire's too far to hit his, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
He jumped it.
No, he didn't
No,
necessarily
I didn't
jump
jump
it.
it.
His tire was too far close to it, so it fell on his tire before he even got to move. So he didn't jump, it's just he was too close. Now that's why I like to scoot back from the gate as really far too. Because I've had that problem. Well, I haven't had that problem yet.
You know,
It's not too bad.
Bike,
Nah,
they
yours is better.
have the back tire on the fucking.
They have a little
The guy comes by and they just touch it.
Oh, really?
Or you can start the race.
Hey, that's Could have still gone better, but it also could have gone a lot worse than it did. I didn't qualify in the heat. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I then went to go do the LCQ. Actually was going to race with Dane, but Dane hurt his ankle in his heat and was going to go line up, and then he chickened out, or wimped out, or however you want to say it. He didn't race the LCQ. Same ankle he hurt the other week at LACR, but I went to race it anyway, and I made all the other guys on the track look fast. I mean, the track was getting kind of beat up to begin with, but it was, yeah, it was still a rough track. The rhythm sections were getting kind of ruddy in the middle of it, and I didn't like that a whole lot. It was sketching me out a little bit. I did some of the jumps. I did all the bigger jumps as far as, like, I did the hip jump, the double after that, I did the finish line jump. So I did the kind of the bigger ones at least. And those jumps didn't really scare me. It was just the rhythm sections, because how technical and quick they are. That's what got me. I ended up finishing like 11th out of 14 in my LCQ. Top two transferred into the main, so I didn't make it in. Which means I get to go home early. It's 4:28. They just started the main events, but I get to go home, and I get to maybe beat the sun home. So it won't be like last time where I got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. This time it will be nice. I'll be home early, get to relax, and then go to work tomorrow. But still a fun weekend. Yesterday was probably one of the better Supercrosses I've ever been to. The only thing that could have made it any better was sitting in a different spot. I still got to go tour the Pro Circuit rig. I got to eat dinner with HRC Honda. Just saying hi to the right people at the right time, I guess. So, thanks to all those guys that let me do that. That was really fun. Now I'm going to drive home. Bike's all loaded up. The big A's over there somewhere. And yeah, still a decent good day. I didn't crash. I did not hit the ground once. I got my memorable photo. You'll probably see that on Instagram later. Next weekend we are going to Milestone. Round 2 of the Transworld, I think it's the El Dorado series. Throttle Syndicate is one of the sponsors, so I will be out there with them racing. Back to my usual classes. 450 novice. Is it 450 novice? 450 novice and 25 plus novice. Should feel a lot better out there on an actual motocross track, not some supercross track that's way out of my league. But still, this just trying to ride this track and being able to put some laps on it gives me so much respect to the pros that actually race and ride on this all the time. It is incredibly hard to do what they're doing. Just on the body itself, because I was getting tired after a couple laps just trying to hold on to it. And then to do the jumps that they're doing and the lines that they're doing, it's just incredible. I mean, this track's knocked down a little bit, but still it is pretty much a full-on track, and it's still, what they're doing is nothing short but amazing. It's cool. I mean, they're hauling ass. And anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you guys want to see more and follow along, hit that subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.